Hey y'all, it's Dammy and Terrell, and today we are here and we're going to be watching and reviewing Bizarre Bub's Scary Comp Video 103. And you're not in frame. Let's get started.
In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the
That's a nice house.
off chance that no one believes me.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I can catch it.
Ooh, it's very farmy.
And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside, I'm by myself with my dog. She's in that room upstairs. Josie? Josie?
Oh no, sir.
Oh, that's a beautiful dog.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear. Essentially, her dog is walked in on
Straight
something.
into the microphone.
She spooked. It wasn't until her dog started growling and barking
Pardon
in the space
me.
that she immediately fled, at which point she began
That
to
dog
record
had
this
oily
video.
teeth.
Now, there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie. Josie, what's going on?
Them some big crosses.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch. It was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. And so that's really all that there's to it, but things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development. Like, why? They just kind of come and look really pretty. days around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and not move. Yeah.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago, in April, that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
Taco Bell.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is the pizza is all steak. Go ahead.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Thank you so much.
okay, yeah, I think like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's good. It's like, oh,
You're actually not mine.
Hi. Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
Oh.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy.
Them fucking tacos is cracked
She
now.
dropped her
Like they cover their
chalupa.
sleep with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home.
Right,
Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
right. Well, we gonna go ahead and rate that, Daryl.
Animals was involved. Taco Bell was involved. Shirt pulling was involved. What's our scale for tonight?
Out of 5 chalupas.
That's a 5 chalupa.
I was gonna go ahead and say
That's a spooky one. That was a good
5
one.
chalupas.
Them cows was creepy. Because normally cows are pretty
They're pretty like.
social and they move around a lot. But them cows is just standing there. Also, I don't know that I'd want a home where my grandmama and my grandpapa was buried in my front yard.
And all them cats.
Yeah.
There's
the
bound
cats,
to be something happening.
that might be why the dog is messing with it, because of the cats. But
The cows might just feel an energy.
yeah, I don't know about wanting to own a home, even for free, if my grandparents are buried in the front yard. That's a little weird. Toss them out back. Grandma and Grandpa, you got to go to the back. Can't be in the front. You got to go to the septic tank.
All right.
Cinco de Mayo.
Now, this next video takes
Right.
place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now, just for context, the person recording this was visiting
looks
this
real.
museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured.
She looks
at
like a
the
bag of my
exhibition
nana's
Maria
tortilla
Sabina.
chips.
Have a look.
It's gonna blink or something. Or the cigar's gonna fall out of her mouth, then. Or her eyes are gonna move. Or the shawl's gonna come off. It's gotta be something with the eyes.
Yeah, no sir. No sir.
The wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her.
Her eyes
Evidently,
move
it
too.
scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should. Now this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered, and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
What are we thinking about that one?
One chalupa.
Why? Because I completely disagree.
Because if you watch when the head tilts, the video gets kind of grainy, almost like it is some type of after effect that was put in there.
Just gonna go ahead and get a replay on that.
It's even more clear when it zooms in, it does it. Watch the pixels around the head specifically.
It's gonna be half a chalupa. Because that's fake, unfortunately. Man, I really thought that was real. That was creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy for sure, but and I'll be 5 chalupas.
I know. 4.
Cuatro.
The following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
That fire was...
Now, why are we going in here?
Now the
The
man recording
firefighters
owns this
again.
property, and he had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage
It just
and let
said
you
it was
see
a
for
guy.
yourself. This
Was
is
it
what he
not a...
caught.
Yeah, I think it's a firefighter.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes
That's
more
a
sense.
raging fire for such a...
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Get out of there.
It's getting out of hand right now.
Did he not see
It
it?
isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure.
It's like he's...
Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside. But strangely, something is.
It's the person that set the
Stranger is
fire.
that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide.
Owner,
The owner would
okay.
have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
That's a beautiful fire. My vacant
This reason,
property's
he
going
missed
up.
the figure, and apparently something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things
That's
were
a
noticed.
big fire.
As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
That's fine. I don't know what.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera,
Yeah.
even though there were no kids around.
Could have been a
It's distinct
teenager.
voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted.
Okay.
While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
It's crazy smoke.
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere. It's the fact that it comes out from the same house where the last figure was seen that makes this video even creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe,
It's such
that
a
all
large
these occurrences
fire.
are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think.
Did you see the... So, I don't think that's haunted.
No, that's the
think-
person that said that.
Yeah, I think it was, like some teenager mucking around, and then they stayed around to see if anybody would come, or
Or just to
something.
watch it burn because they were pyro. I'm gonna give that one chalupa. That's not scary.
I'm gonna give that one chalupa. That's a big fire for
That
such
is
a
a
small
raging
house.
fire.
Yeah.
I think it was
Now this
screaming.
next video takes place at a hotel in Spain, where a group of friends had taken an elevator and
Juki
for some
quit.
reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute. And there's nothing out there.
No me
See it
gusta.
at the You wanna figure it out? Alright, no, that did something,
No,
What is going
I don't
on?
like elevators. Probably just a ghost.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator.
Faulty
It's a common
elevator.
occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal. it
And
just so
that's
happened
when I
that the
shit
group of friends
myself.
were taking this elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking a life.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you are. Oh. Oh, he's cooking something. Yeah.
I gotta pee. You gotta pee. It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Feel like the rappers. Let's go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. I don't like sound. I gotta pee. Make it like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst.
in the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching
It's like
this
growing
footage,
up.
they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator.
It's the Venom
Thankfully,
symbiote.
after some time, the group was able to escape,
Looks
but not
like
in the way that they imagined.
We're moving. 9. Where we go? Wait.
Oh, it's taking him to the 16th floor.
Stop.
That's the same one as before.
No.
Alright.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still remains, just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To this day, the friends have no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
Hey y'all, it's Tammy and I'm here editing this, and the camera cuts off every 30 minutes and apparently we didn't catch it, so our rating for this video was lost. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a collective 3 out of chalupas for me and Daryl. So yeah.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video.
That's right,
She
we'll
lays in
start
bed
from here.
across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. And she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying she was really scared of something in her room.
Yeah.
A little bit
Oh my.
Can't put that there.
That toy is far too loud
Here.
to be a toy that I would want in my house to begin with. That would be thrown out immediately the following morning.
Also, close the damn door when you're sleeping.
Yeah, man. I've only driven a bulldozer once. It didn't make that noise.
I wonder where they
It's a
got.
cop bulldozer.
I wonder where they got the entire arm.
It looks like a mannequin arm,
It does.
but it also looks like it might have holes in it, like it's got some kind of...
But it looks like rubbery.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what.
Five chimichanga or whatever.
Now, I will
Chalupas.
admit that watching this video the first time, I
Chalupa.
completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly
Why?
thereafter, it would.
To get
This
answers.
has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
The same
Shannon,
is said
capture
about
evidence
the
of
toy
paranormal
arm.
occurrence.
So the mom
Or
asked
might there
that
be
toy
something to
arm
explain what
questions and it
happened?
answers?
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
With like, hold on. With moving its fingers?
I don't know. Is it giving it thumbs up? There are too many moving parts in this here. See what I did there? The fingers moved. First of all, why is this woman asking a toy bulldozer questions? We're missing the story. Where does that come into play? Why does she have a rubber medical arm? You know, if she's a nurse.
Oh, is that
okay,
what that
cool.
is?
It looks like it. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. For like drawing IV or like
Yeah, for
pretending to
practicing
amputee
on.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. For like trying to find veins or identifying bones and stuff. But also, why would you only have an arm? Unless you're in the arm specialty.
You gotta get the whole pack.
I'm an
the care
armologist.
package.
Questions arise. 1. Why are you asking a toy bulldozer questions?
Get
2,
answers. Like a REM pod, but cheaper.
Okay. 2. Is this a toy that you bought yourself? Was it passed down to you? Is it secondhand? Did you get it at a thrift store? Why is it answered? I'm still hung up on the why are you asking it questions. That would be like me going to Ellie's Minnie Mouse ride-on thing and saying, hey, Minnie Mouse, honk at me twice if you think I'm funny. Why is this woman asking questions to a toy bulldozer? And according to this narrator, she asked that mannequin hand questions too. So
Maybe because it's happening frequently, and she's trying to get answers, and that's the only thing that it can communicate through. All right, how many chalupas you gonna give it?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna give that a 2 chalupa. I don't feel like that. I feel like there's something going on that we just aren't being told about.
I'll give it a 2 and 3 bites of the next chalupa.
Well, now, what do them bites look like? Because that could be a half a chalupa.
Like,
Nibbles.
no, like a medium bite, not a nibble, not a
Okay.
giant jagundo. It's like, it doesn't get hashed here.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, that's all right. Understood.
What's better than a chalupa?
A gordita.
Okay.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos,
I don't know. A chalupa's pretty good. It's a deep fried gordita.
You can send it over to Scary Videos.
Should have did gordita rankings.
Gorditas are good though, because they're nice and pillowy
Let's get
and.
back to the video.
Number 1.
On May 8th of 2025, a small family from California had shared a video in which something very strange happens. Apparently,
A
whatever
small
took place in this
family?
house wasn't just
He looks
witnessed by
normal
the man,
size to me.
but also by the dog
Ooh.
resting on the couch. It's this small
What?
detail that further makes this video baffling. Now, it's important to know
I
that other
think he was
dogs
wearing a
live in this
Coheed and
house.
Cambria
The
shirt.
family who live
Wait.
here are apparently,
Oh, no, it's
whatever
not.
took place in this house wasn't
Baja
just witnessed
Fest.
by the man,
Baja
but
Fest.
also
Okay.
by the dog
Okay.
resting on the couch.
Baja Blast
It's the
Fest.
small
You
detail
wouldn't know
that
about it.
further makes
Baja
this video
Blast,
Now,
boy.
it's important to know that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets.
So much so that they throw them.
As though they were their own
Hell no. No, sir. Listen,
Maybe they're infertile.
I love animals. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't putting no damn diaper on that animal like that. What? Take that animal out. Put it out back. Come on now. Putting a diaper on it like it's a 2-year-old. Get out of here. All right. What's Frida doing? Look at that creepy looking dog,
Frida,
Frida.
Pepper, and Valentino to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them. It's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here. Only a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age.
Oh.
Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie. He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family is now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured.
Hold on.
He's watching Barbie.
No, it's like the Alice in Wonderland and Descendants mashup. Like those.
Where's the kid? There ain't no kid there.
this is their kid. I would like to hope.
Oh, I thought that was.
Out of nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the
His
house.
reaction's how I
The
felt
man
when I
turns
heard
around to
footsteps
see if
and
it
then
was the
nobody
dog
believed
behind
me.
him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar, and it wasn't until re-listening to the audio that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They believed that little Maxie had paid them a visit by barking in his usual manner. Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him. Understandably, Maxie's owner begins to tear up after weeks of not hearing from him since he passed away. Their other dog seems to hear the barks too, but like his owner, he can't seem to find where
There's
they're
not a
coming from.
child in this video.
As with most videos,
This
video
grown
has
man
its own song.
with 53 dogs is watching the Disney Channel.
It's for his
Thanks for
child.
watching, and I hope you enjoy.
I would like to assume that they're not able to have kids, so they have dogs.
So they're watching the Disney Channel? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a one chalupa. Wait, Gordita?
Well,
What are we doing? I forget.
it's chalupa, but I think we should
yeah,
start off
chalupa.
with gordita, and then if it was like a $5, we'd switch it to a chalupa.
It's been deep fried and turned crispy. That's a 1.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna give that a 1 as well. Explain your reasoning.
I could have been any one of the 352 dogs these people own.
Yeah, but the 2 other ones weren't there.
Okay, that's what they say. Also, I'm pretty sure that back door was open. Could have been a neighbor dog. Maybe it was their child that was supposed to be watching the Disney Channel making the noise. I don't know, but that was not frightening at all. 1 chalupa.